The last time Donald Trump called on his supporters to take action in the hopes of interfering with an official proceeding, there was a riot at the Capitol. This time, the former president is calling his supporters to New York City. So the Manhattan police are taking no chances in advance of a rumored official act by the district attorney. Robert Costa has more.
Steel barricades were delivered outside Manhattan Criminal Court this morning after former President Trump claimed he will be arrested on Tuesday and urged supporters to protest and take our nation back, even though there is no evidence an arrest is coming tomorrow. Intelligence sources tell CBS News that they are seeing a significant increase in threats since Trump's posts, including violent rhetoric from domestic extremists, mostly targeted toward law enforcement, judges, and government officials in New York.
They're a different group that could come in armed. They could come in with explosives. They could come in with Molotov cocktails.
Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg told colleagues we do not tolerate attempts to intimidate our office. Sources added that if and when an indictment comes, expect a ring of steel around the courthouse, with all entrances sealed off and a very visible police presence. Today, the potential final witness in the case, Bob Costello, was brought in to testify about the credibility of Michael Cohen, Trump's former fixer, and the key witness in the investigation. It was Cohen who made the hush money payments to former adult film star Stormy Daniels on behalf of Trump in the final days of the 2016 campaign. In 2018, Trump initially denied knowing anything about it.
Did you know about the $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels?
The grand jury has since investigated whether related business and campaign records were falsified. Top House Republicans are circling the wagon and criticizing the district attorney.
Some bookkeeping error from 7 years ago is misdemeanors now what they're going after. So it makes absolutely no sense.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, a potential 2024 rival, called it a political investigation.
They weaponize their office to impose a political agenda on society at the expense of the rule of law and public safety.
But he made a pointed remark about the case.
I don't know what goes into paying hush money to a porn star to secure silence over some type of alleged affair. I can't speak to that.
And Bob Costa joins me now. Bob, give me your sense of the Republican lawmakers on the one hand telling people not to protest in answer to Donald Trump's call, but on the other hand, they're echoing his call by saying this is all politically motivated, and almost making that a test of party loyalty if you have to come out and say this is politically motivated. Explain or walk us through the various forces at play there with those two different kinds of responses.
So many Republicans, John, and so many Americans have been watching this particular case for a long time, with Michael Cohen's hush money payments to Stormy Daniels being under scrutiny here in Manhattan. And finally, it's coming to the fore. And so it's not like it's a surprise to Republicans, but they are watching this, and they're waiting to see, does an indictment actually happen? How does it play out? At this point, they're wanting to have a wait-and-see approach, because many of them would like to see an alternative nominee for 2024, but at the same time, they do have zero interest in confronting Trump directly at this juncture, hoping his candidacy will eventually fizzle. And so there's this kind of show of solidarity to a point, but then as you saw Governor DeSantis, they show solidarity to a point when it comes to the prosecutor, then a bit of a pointed remark when it comes to the details of this whole situation.
Yes, he threw former President Trump both a lifesaver and an anvil in his answer there. Let me ask you about the District Attorney Alvin Bragg. He's had a bit of a bounce around with this prosecution. Of course, we don't know what is actually going to happen, but he had a former employee of his own office criticize him for not pushing another case against Donald Trump, and now he's facing basically the full grievance machine from former President Trump and the Republican Party. How's he managing all of that?
It's a great point, John, because let me tell you, just a few months ago, I was sitting up there on Connecticut Avenue. I know you've been there, Politics and Prose, interviewing Mark Pomerantz, the former prosecutor from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, who wrote a book saying essentially in his book that Alvin Bragg, the new district attorney here in Manhattan, didn't go far enough, didn't prosecute Trump, and made a colossal mistake. And Pomerantz resigns his position, writes this book, and it seems like this entire episode is over, at least in terms of the legal challenge for former President Trump. But Bragg's decision to keep moving forward slowly, to keep bringing in Michael Cohen, has been very incremental. It has been surprising to those even close to him, like Pomerantz, who worked directly with him in the Manhattan DA's office. And you see from Alvin Bragg someone who is shouldering a lot of the context of this case. Cyrus Vance, his predecessor, decided not to move forward with an indictment of Trump. And now he has decided he's piecing it all together, that there is an expensing problem potentially with how Trump made the payment through Michael Cohen in terms of campaign finance, in terms of business practices. So it will be fascinating from a legal point of view to see how exactly he puts together an indictment should he do so.
All right, Robert Costa, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.